I know it's late or early, but I just wanted to go over this real quick, just because I know it's going to be hectic later this week with Thanksgiving, but it'll be a fast life, I promise. Hey, Black Caddy, Dee Dee. Hi, Cakes, Amia. Hey, Carol. Okay, so real quick, I just want to be clear that this live stream isn't to celebrate anyone getting evicted. I don't want to see anyone homeless, but I did notice on the Muskogee court portal that there has been a formal hearing scheduled for Bomb's eviction on December 11th at 9:30 a.m. So I figured, why not just go over her 5-year-ish patterns of eviction? And we'll just do like a part 1 tonight because I only have a little bit of it ready. So let me just share this real quick. Okay, so yeah, so this is just the court portal for Karen, her bombshell. And I was working on my part 2, but now it's a part 1 of her patterns, and I'm just looking at her past eviction cases, and I noticed that this recent one was actually scheduled. So I just wanted to show that real quick, and then I'll go over, I guess we'll start from the beginning. I know that it starts sooner, but I'm going to go back to 2021, and we'll just go from there. Okay, so let me take this down and, okay. Can you guys hear that okay? This video and see it okay?
I was overwhelmed, okay?
I just want to make sure because I know I had issues with sound last time.
And I came to the community for help because I needed help. If I went to anybody in Discord, it's because I truly needed it. And I was honest. I didn't have running water. I didn't have my gas cut on. I didn't have any of that. And my electrical bill was almost $1,000 for at least 3 months due to the air conditioning not cooling off the house the way it should. And it never turns off. When I didn't have any water or gas or heat.
If I come to somebody with help with my electricity, my water, my gas, my rent, my fucking medicine, and then I go to this person and ask the same thing because it was more than that.
I didn't lie to anybody to get it. I can get every single bit of it and show every single bit of it that I didn't spend any kind of anything frivolously or unnecessarily.
I may mismanage money and I may want something to make my house pretty before I pay a bill, you motherfucker.
I didn't lie to him about anything. I didn't snake anybody. I didn't lie to anybody. I didn't scam anybody. And I did not lie to anybody. Hey, y'all. This ain't gonna be long, but I'm gonna address a few things real fast, okay? I've been real quiet, right? I haven't said too much about anything. And I have my reasons. I'm gonna say this. This past summer, in my Discord, I was having a conversation, but I didn't know all the things that were going on around here, and all the videos that were being made and things like that, right? And I can't go live on my channel right now, or I'd be on it. I got a strike, but I can on Thursday, and on Thursday, I'll be able to do what I need to do. I'd made a video earlier that I'm probably going to post, okay, and that says just about all I need to say. But as far as these other people like NewsTubers and Uni and them know that on Thursday, I'm coming and I'll address everything I need to address. Everything. Now I'm going to talk about this other situation, right? You know, like I sat back and I've let a lot of y'all talk and a lot of y'all push blame and a lot of y'all make up things, okay? This past summer, I made a live stream and I went live because I was overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed, okay? And I came to the community for help because I needed help. I didn't have running water. I didn't have my gas cut on. I didn't have any of that. And my electrical bill was almost $1,000 for at least 3 months due to the air conditioning not cooling off the house the way it should. And it never turns off. It still to this day has not been fixed. And it was around $14 a day for my electric. And it was being turned off every other day because I was on prepay. I had to move to prepay because the bill got so high I couldn't pay it. And I had to pay that down. Hey, Nat. And I had to pay that $600 down. And it's done. But now I also have a $570 deposit to go with that because the bill was so high. Okay. Now, when I came to the community, I came to y'all for help because I was overwhelmed. Okay. I really was. And I was told to do that and to be transparent with it all. And I was. I showed you every single bill and I broke it down. When people were saying, I don't believe you, show the bill, I showed the bill. I showed all the bills. Now, Susan, let me address you, ma'am. I'm not going to be rude to you, Susan, or say hateful things about you, Susan, because I don't feel that way. What I will say is that by you saying that I didn't acknowledge you enough, that I didn't show you enough attention, that I didn't ask you why you had been out for 3 weeks, I absolutely knew why you'd been out for 3 weeks because we talked about your back surgery in depth. In depth. On a phone conversation, more than one phone conversation. So I didn't show you enough attention, so you decided, so $20 was going to end me, right? When you literally said just a few days ago that you didn't mind it because you knew that you would be just fine until payday. But to hear you tell it, it was the end all of end all, right? If you had told me that, I would have told you never mind. But that's not what you said. But this past summer when I came one night, because I was so overwhelmed, and if y'all don't understand how embarrassing or how hard it is to show people what's really going on and try to make some clarity out of it and get advice from it. Like anything that anyone has ever given me on this forum, I have used to go into my household, period. Y'all haven't seen me do anything frivolous. I don't spend frivolous money because I don't have it. I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything but try to paint furniture and try to get ahead. Because maybe the stimulus is extra.
I just want to stop real quick because she says she doesn't spend money like on stupid shit or whatever. And like I wasn't around for any of this, so I don't really, I'm just going to let her talk. But I do want to point out that obviously it's a pattern and it's a cycle. And had she been honest or, used the money that was given to her on the shit that she said it was going to go for or go towards, she wouldn't have written everything off on in bankruptcy. And I'm going to show that in a minute. But so it's just kind of like a slap in the face for everybody who loaned her money or gave her money, because they felt bad for her. It's shitty because she still does this shit.
Money. Yes, I understand that. And I guess the tax refund would be too. But the back unemployment that I'm owed is not. And I was using it to pay my bills. But I was transparent with all of you. And I showed everything. I never lied about anything, ever. I was humble as well. And I've always been humble when anybody's done anything for me. I've been extremely so. What I haven't done, though, is walk around here acting like I'm the end all, okay? I haven't never been ungracious. And anytime anybody has given me a super chat or a PayPal, I have done a dance and I have fallen over myself to thank you. Now, for a solid year, I've taken a lot of shit off a lot of you. All right? A lot of shit off you. And I've always tried to fight the good fight. I've always tried to come back. And I'm not saying much right now because I don't want this to be a really long live right now. Because Thursday night is going to be the live where I shut everybody up. Now, this whole time, the reason why I even went, what I even talked about this summer is because I was overwhelmed, right? I was overwhelmed.
Just in case you guys missed it, she was overwhelmed.
And I just needed help. So I came to the community for help.
God.
I've never denied that. And I've certainly never been ungrateful about it either. And until you've been the bottom of the barrel like I was this summer and could not see a way out of it, I'm sorry if you've never had to go through that. But I did, and I just needed a little bit of help, right? And during the summer, after Stellar had loaned me the money, I kept telling Cat's Rule that I haven't forgotten that I owe him that money. And I didn't forget it. And I haven't forgotten it. I just hadn't had it to give him. But
I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but I know that there's some OGs that can answer, but Stellar never got paid back, correct? I just wanted to ask that.
Because I was still paying so much on that electrical bills. And I still haven't gotten my back unemployment. I can't get my stimuluses until next year when I have to get them from my taxes. No, my rent's paid now. My rent's paid. That's the problem. My rent's paid. And I just haven't had it. And after the first of the year, I go back full time, and I'll rest assured that you're going to get your money, Stellar. I wouldn't do something like that no matter what you want to say. You know what I mean? You can say whatever you want to say. You know very well that typo that I made about $5,000, you know damn good and well I didn't have $5,000 in that account. I had to send you my bank statement to prove that it was only $533 payment that they've taken out that nobody can find. No, I wouldn't have evicted by baby. I'm still in my house. What are you talking about? Anyway, I busted my ass this summer to get all that caught up. Every single bit of it.
When she says she busted her ass all summer to get it caught up, that's a lie, Bombshell. You took money from people. They busted their ass to pay your bills.
And that's what I did.
She's let me see. She sent him $50 if I remember right. Oh my gosh. And also I just want to say, like, this isn't like I know it's been a few years. It's not to like start shit up again between anyone. I don't know if, they made deals or, wrote it off, whatever the case. It's just a part of her pattern. She always has like these people who, or she like betray her, I guess. It's like either Susan or Voight or Holly or Stellar. Like it's never her being able to like take accountability for shit. It's always their fault. And they're the ones who have helped her out over the years. You know what I mean? So that's why I just left that part in. But that's crazy, Lily. Also, hi. It's good to see you.
So what record? What record did you see? Explain it. Because I can show you where I paid the landlord $2,400. You want me to show that? Because that's easy done it.
Well, what's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? Today.
Okay, so I'm going to pause right there. And just to point out, so her patterns are already no electricity, no water. She's transparent. She came to the community because she was overwhelmed. And okay, so then this next clip is from 2022. Yeah.
It's Thursday, and they've been trying to lynch me for 3 days. They're trying to cancel old bomb, right? Right. All right. So now I'm ungrateful on top of everything. And I'm not, honestly, to tell you the truth. I'm really not. I'm just not going to put up with a bunch of bullshit. Hey, Shorty, how are you, sweetheart? You been doing okay, honey? Yeah, I'm fine. I had to work earlier today. I had to do some training. I'm good. So, yeah. So, y'all been trying to cancel me for a hot month, right? I mean, a few days at least. Because Tiffany said that I wasn't, yeah, Tiffany, I'm going to talk about it. With my name? I didn't see my names. You got one with my name? That little short midget better fucking hope not. I hope he fucking don't. I'll fucking take his lunch money and whoop his ass. They want my soul, Remy. They want my fucking soul. Yeah, it was. Well, I'm going to talk about that. I got it. That's a little crazy, right? There's a little crazy stuff that I'm seeing around here that I never knew that happened. I didn't know any of that. I'll fucking kick his ass and take his lunch money. What's he going to do in Canada? Nothing but be a midget and shut the fuck up. Who am I trashing? I'm not trashing those people at all. What are you talking about? Where are these thousands? Hurry up. Where are these receipts? Because we're about to go over a few that I got over here. Okay? A starve shelter. I don't think ever I was staying in a hotel, but I never went to a starve shelter. So all these creators that are saying all this shit about me, right? Like y'all have never said anything about your cash apps, your PayPals, all that shit, right? Right. Hey, Gemini.
It's crazy that that's her go-to. It's like you have your cash app posted, and I've never asked how you got money, but it's a little different than her going behind the scenes and in DMs and text messages to multiple people asking them for money. It's crazy.
I don't know why anybody thinks I'm trashing anyone that gave me anything. I would never do that. That's not even what this is about. I went back last night and got Dana a receipt because if she wanted one, I was going to give her one.
Okay, I'm going to pause it right there because I took these screenshots from a live that Jenny Jen did. Let me see where they're at. Okay, so it's just a conversation between Bomb and Dana from July 9th, 2022. So before she gets into this bit that she's about to say or talk about, she says, "Hey, Dana, I need a favor. My electric is about to be cut off. Can I borrow some money until I get my YouTube check on the 21st? You have my word to pay you back, whatever you can spare. I'm trying to get money to buy furniture to go. Damn it, Karen. I'm trying to get money to buy furniture to get money coming in, and I'm just completely out. I need food, dog food, and all the money I got from my birthday paid the back balance on the doctor, the internet before it's cut off. As soon as I get furniture to do, I'll be fine." And that's the same shit. Like, she still does. Like, I've gotten messages like that. So she says, "I don't know who else to go to that I can trust." I got you back, whatever you can spare. I'm trying to get money to buy furniture to go. Damn it, Karen. I'm trying to get money to buy furniture to get money coming in, and I'm just completely out. I need food, dog food, and all the money I got from my birthday paid the back balance on the doctor, the internet before it's cut off. As soon as I get furniture to do, I'll be fine. And that's the same shit. Like, she still does. Like, I've gotten messages like that. So she says, "I don't know who else to go to that I can trust." I've gotten so many of those freaking messages.
Because I adore Dana. I adored every one of you ladies, to be honest, to be fair. If I'm being truthful, I still love all you people. Let's look at something though. So I went and also got my July rent that I paid late after Stephanie helped me and after Salty helped me. Okay, so here we go. Here it is. Hampton Place Apartments, rent receipt number 202200804. I paid it on July 26th, $1,197 for rent return check fee, late fees 2 weeks late or more. I even have my August one. That's what it totaled up to. The demons.
Okay, so she talks about her rent, right? But in so just a month after this live stream, so this was August 2022, September 30th, 2022, she files her for bankruptcy, and she has all of these. Actually, let me show this one. What did she just list? She just listed the Hampton Columbus apartments where she was living, where she just told everyone that she paid her back rent, her late fees. She collected money for rent for this apartment. And when she was filing bankruptcy, she wrote it off, obviously, so she didn't have to pay it. But let me see. So yeah, and it's not just that. I mean, it's obviously not just the housing eviction. So I just threw these in here. So there's collection agencies. She's threw some credit cards in there, car loan, Affirm, so installment loans, her storage, her phone, Verizon Wireless is on there, Mediacom, so which is internet cable. This is just a few weeks after this live stream where she is talking about the money she took from people and didn't use it for any of those bills that she said she paid off, because why else would she be behind and being evicted from this exact apartment complex?
Apartment complexes like this are straight up demons. But I had to pay it. I didn't have a choice. And when I went to you, Salty, ma'am, that was because if I had to let it go into August, it would have been even more, and would have been stuff that I don't think I could have ever handled. That's why I came to you. Behind the scenes or not, that's why I came to you. Wasn't to be shady or sneaky. I told you the truth. I showed last night where it was returned. And I've already doxed myself to hell and back. I'm not going to sit down and show you my goddamn rental agreement. I don't think you need to know that. It's not your fucking, no, I'm not doing that. I also showed the electricity, sweet tea. So you would know that I wouldn't lie to you either. I don't mind being transparent. And understand that I never thought for one second that my subs or anybody else should pay my bills. That's not what happened at all. What happened is I got into such a fucking hole of depression that I didn't think I'd ever see the light of day.
This is another pattern of hers. She uses this every single year. She uses it, obviously, in the next live that I do. 23, 24, when I came around in 23, she used it. 24, she used it, and she's using it still. It's always and this isn't, to hate on any kind of nothing, right? I get depression is a serious thing, but you can't use it as a crutch. You're using it. It's not cool. Get your shit together.
And I would have rather died at that time, to be honest. The last 2 years of my life has been the most god-awful time of my life. I didn't mean to get into that kind of condition. I didn't mean to get into that situation. I just got to a point to where I didn't even get into my own bed. I just laid on the couch. I didn't care. Then I got COVID again. I got really sick. I also had strep throat. I just didn't care about living. I didn't care if I lost everything. Hey, Keita. I didn't care if I lost everything. I didn't care. That's how I got in the situation to begin with. So then code enforcement came into my house and said I had to move because it was unsafe. There were too many violations. I had
I had an active water leak that was literally tearing up the whole house and my property. So I won in court, but I had to move regardless. So I moved in with Gina. And that's when I asked the state to help me. I asked the state to help me, nobody else. And Gina allowed me to stay there.
And Gina, you beautiful woman. I love Gina so much. Okay, so this is in 2022. She's talking about a time that she was the year prior that she was evicted from this place, right? And a month from now, from August 4th, 2022, so September 30th, she is facing eviction again from the place she's living at during that time.
While state money was supposed to be coming, they gave me enough for the deposit to that apartment, and I paid it, and then the rest of it didn't come. And that's how I got into that position. No, I didn't see that house before I moved into it because I was an hour and a half away. They showed me a FaceTime. They just didn't show me everything. And I thought that they would. I signed the lease and I went there waiting for that payment, trying to get a job. I got a job at the same time I got evicted. So it doesn't matter. I didn't have enough money to stay because it was $2,600 by the time court fees and everything else was there. So any money that anyone gave me to stay there, I used it to move. I have answered for where that money went. I showed it last night. And I just showed it today. I certainly did. And I don't mind doing that either. Because I wouldn't want anybody to think that I would lie to them to get any money. Because I wouldn't. I was honest. It's not really easy to do that either. It's not easy putting your life out there like that. But I did. And whether I came to anybody behind the scenes or not, it was for legit reasons. Period. I haven't scammed anybody for any money. I haven't stolen anybody's money. I just wouldn't never do that. I'm always pretty much straight up.
Pretty much.
With everybody. Straight the fuck up. I never once denied anything. I never once said no. I didn't contact anybody. I never once said that I didn't need the money. But every bit of money I got, I can account for. Every single bit of it. And then some, honestly. If I really go back to it, I can go back and get the Walmart where I had to get all those totes because I couldn't lift the boxes. I had to roll the totes. I can go and get that.
Can you believe that shit? But she couldn't lift the boxes, so she had to buy rolling totes. And they weren't cheap.
That I had to spend $175.
$175, that's expensive. Like, suck it up. If you're taking money from other people, like, what the fuck?
Because they're $23 a piece. I can get every single bit of it and show every single bit of it. That I didn't spend any kind of anything frivolously or unnecessarily. And every single bit of it went to what I said it did.
Well, she said it went to bills, right? She said it went to rent. It went to, let me just show this again. So that can't be true, because why would you? Oh, this is what I show. These collection agencies, sheet 474, 377. She doesn't list an amount on her credit cards. Is that I don't think that's $3,000. $319 on storage. A $6,800 car loan. Like, Verizon, you owed $1,500 still. What the fuck? So if you're telling people you need money because your cell phone is about to get shut off and people give you money for your cell phone, and then you still owe the company $1,500. Where did you spend their money, the money that people gave you? You owed the apartment complex. You said you paid your rent, but you owed them $4,000. So it's just not adding up. And this isn't the only time. I mean, obviously we all know that, right? So when just this last place that she was living in Japonica, she did the same shit. I don't know. Also, and I'm going to share this real quick, but I'll put this in part 2, but Liberty Utilities, she owed $980. Georgia Power was $1,100. Columbus Waterworks was $226. But we all gave you money for these exact things, these exact bills, and they still got shut off. And then you still wrote them off in the bankruptcy. Like, what were you doing with the money we gave you?
On top of that, I also bought furniture to do as well. When people would give me money, I would go and buy furniture to try to help myself. Not that I owe really.
That's not really helping yourself when it's money that you're taking from other people still.
Anybody an explanation, because y'all know what y'all said to me. I don't care what you do with it once I give it to you. And we give more if somebody's talking about your donations. We just give you more. Sweet tea, that's what you said. I got emails in here saying, can I help? Can I help? I've got more receipts if I really truly have to show them. To just show you where, if y'all, I mean, like I can do it all. But the thing is that y'all told me that I didn't have to do that. And just because I went to 3 people and 3 or 4, I don't even know, 3 or 4, something like that, it damn sure wasn't 10. In a Discord that were my mods as well. And that told me how much they loved me, right? So, you're supposed to go to the people that care for you when you need help.
You never said what, Dee Dee? Oh, I think she said sweet tea. Sweet tea? Sweet pea? Is that what you're talking about? I think that's it. Okay, so that was it. That's my little part 1 that I want to put out. So there will be a 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, maybe. But yeah, there's so many freaking live streams of her doing this exact same shit. Taking money for shit, saying that it's going to go to, A, B, or C, whatever bill, and then it gets shut off. So say, she's late on her water bill. So she, asks her Discord, and then we all give her money, and then the water ends up getting shut off. And so we give her more money to get it turned back on. And then a few months later, it's written off in bankruptcy, and she, whatever amount she owes, but we paid it twice and it never got paid. Like, where's all the money going, So that's just one of her patterns that she does every single year. And it's, her behavior obviously changes. I mean, she was like a lot more, I don't know. I don't want to like give it away. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows, like, she not defensive, but she wasn't as much of a dick as she is now. Now she just is entitled and doesn't give a fuck and thinks that everyone should pay her bills. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out real quick. And no, she said that we told her we didn't care how much. Oh, you're right. I get what you're saying now. She said that we told her we didn't care how she spent the money we gave her. And I sure as hell never told her I loved her. You're so funny. All right, guys. That's it. I'll probably wait for part 2. Maybe do it like after Thanksgiving, but thanks for hanging out. Sorry it was so late. I appreciate you guys for being here. And if I don't see you guys before, happy Thanksgiving. Good night, everyone. Bye.